Hey guys, what's up? Today we're gonna do a little something different with the streams, something that I haven't done before. Still kind of new to streaming. I haven't done many streams, so of course there's quite a bit I haven't done yet. But since it's pretty common for people to do it, and a new Nintendo Direct released today, I thought that I would watch it and react to it type thing. Yeah, I might play some Smash or something afterwards, I don't know. But yeah, see what this Direct's all about. Let me pull it up real quick. Sorry about this, guys. I'm kind of out of practice. It's been a while since I've been streaming. So yeah. Okay. Here we go. Nintendo. Maybe we'll get a new Smash character revealed. I thought Overwatch was already on the Switch. I could be wrong on that though. That's cool. I haven't played Overwatch. Maybe I'll give it a shot.
You can't catch me.
Glorious. I have no idea how it would play on the Switch. Might just get it on PC if I decide to get it though. $10, $15, $19. Cool.
Hello everyone. I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm Shinya Takahashi.
Hello, Shinya Takahashi.
And that was, of course, the latest trailer for Overwatch by Blizzard Entertainment.
I'm gonna turn up the volume.
The game is scheduled for release on Nintendo Switch October 15th, so please look forward to it. Okay, let's get into our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines. Please take a look.
Sweet. Let's get to it.
You gotta see these floors of the hotel for yourself. Luigi's Mansion 3 takes place in a haunted hotel, where every floor has a distinct...
Sorry about this, guys. I'm just gonna turn it up a little bit more. There we go. I'm excited about this.
Theme unlike any other. Case
I
in
remember
point,
hearing about this
Tomb Suites.
a while though.
I mean, a pyramid inside a hotel? Guess we should expect some mummies.
Too
harsh
bad
sands,
the re-release of the original
booby
game
traps.
was put on the 3DS. and
As
not
for
the
the other
Switch.
floors, well, there's a disco floor, a pirate-themed restaurant.
It looks really
You get
nice.
the idea. May not be the usual amenities, but there's a rogues gallery of bosses to check out before you, well, check out. Speaking of amenities, step right up to this all-new attraction, Screen Park. In this party mode, there's a Luigi team and a Gooigi team. With
What?
only one Nintendo Switch system, 2 to 8 players can battle it out. See which team can defeat the most ghosts. Collect the most coins by piloting floaties with the Poltergust
Is this
G00
online?
and break the most targets.
It'd be cool if it was
Hey,
online.
even Luigi needs a break sometimes. Luigi's Mansion 3 opens its doors on October 31st, just in time for Halloween.
That's pretty cool.
Get a load of this new free-to-start Kirby game. The combined forces of Kirby, and Kirby are in for some wicked boss fights.
So it's like
We're
Star
calling it
Allies?
Super Kirby Clash. Take up quests in town, and collectively, you and your team will pick 4 jobs. That's right. Get your weapons, get your gear, and get ready. Some mighty tough enemies await. there are more than 100 quests.
Looks cool.
So, get a look at your enemy and make sure you have the right jobs for the job. The key to victory is to know
Is it
your
an
role
MMO
and work as a
Kirby
team.
game?
You can play alone, together on one system, team up via local wireless,
Oh, local
or even
wireless.
play online.
Oh, cool. So it is kind of what I said. I mean, kind of, not really.
It'll be time to unite with friends and players from around the world and overcome each challenging quest when Super Kirby Clash launches later today. And
Later
remember,
today?
it's free to start too.
Oh. Maybe I'll give that.
This long-awaited,
shot.
recently
Stream
released
that.
RPG is getting a remake. After 25 years, fans of the Mana series can look forward to the HD remake of the third game in the trilogy, Trials of Mana.
Cool.
From 6 different characters, you'll choose a protagonist and 2 companions. The ones you choose will determine which of the interwoven stories you'll follow through this reimagined world.
Now you remember what will happen to dear Jessica if I die.
This interference will not be forgotten.
As each character advances, they'll have the opportunity to switch their class,
They look like
allowing them to
Dragon
learn
Ball
stronger
characters.
special moves and spells, step into the light, or show your dark side when picking your class to change your character's
Dark
appearance
side.
and abilities.
Slightly darker clothing.
Unlike the classic version, characters have full range of movement, including jumping and combo attacks for each member of your party.
It looks fun.
Once again, the wheels of fate are beginning to turn. Find out what's in store for the beloved world of Trials of Mana on April 24th.
That's quite a bit away.
Just what happened to the crew of this doomed ship? The Oberden vanished at sea in 1803, only to wash up 4 years later in Falmouth, England with no sign of survivors. The fate of the crew remains unknown. As an insurance investigator for the East India Company, you must board the ship and uncover the mystery of its disappearance and return. Your analysis will rely heavily on one less than ordinary device. Use the power of the Momentum Mortem pocket watch to turn back time and witness each soul's last moment.
I like the art style.
Exactly what I give you!
Yeah,
Explore the
bastards, my tech.
Observe the
Exactly what I
situation.
give ya.
And record your logical
Thanks, Sean
deductions.
Connery.
Without you, the true tale will never be told. What brought the Oberden to such an end?
I don't know. Taxes.
Little by little, tease apart the misfortunes of the ship and its crew to solve the mystery.
Like, I like the art style, but it would
Return of
probably
the
make you
Oberden
sick
arrives on Nintendo
after
Switch
playing for
in
more
fall
than like
2019.
10 minutes.
There's a small town out there with a big secret.
Is there? Game
Never
Freak.
leave
Oh,
town.
Pokemon. Oh,
That
I
is the
remember
rule
hearing
agreed
about
upon
this.
by the people of this peaceful town and the castle protecting it. One day, there suddenly appeared a giant monster. To defend the townspeople, one boy named Axe will stand up to face it.
Because his parents hated him, I guess.
The only weapons he'll need are ideas. But to win one of these battles, you must know when to use them. Strategy is everything if there's any hope to win. During battle,
it kind of
you can move around to garner
plays
support
more
from
like
townspeople.
Paper Mario than it
Take
does
advantage to gain the
Pokemon.
advantage.
I
Seize
do
every
love
opportunity
RPGs,
to
though.
protect your town in this new RPG from Game Freak.
I might check
And
that out.
almost all the music in the game was composed by Undertale creator Toby Fox.
Okay.
Little Town Hero will make a stand
Cool,
on Nintendo Switch
I guess.
October 16th. You can pre-purchase and preload the game later today.
Oh, cool. But when's it come out?
Fall is coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Whoa.
We can finally confirm the release date of Challenger Pack 3, Banjo and Kazooie.
Ah, Banjo is in it.
And the release date is today.
Damn.
After today's Nintendo Direct, we'll broadcast a video detailing how to use Banjo and Kazooie, featuring the game's director, Masahiro Sakurai. As a special treat, the video will begin immediately following the Nintendo Direct you're watching right now. To tide yourself over until the release of Banjo and Kazooie, please check it out. But first,
Huh? Oh, are we getting a new Smash character? Uh-huh. What? What? Oh, are we getting an SNK representative for Smash? I think I remember them saying it's a female character that... Is it Mai or May? No? Oh, it might be. Wish I knew more about SNK to know who most of these people are. Okay, see you later, not Dio. Oh, who is this? What? I mean, that's pretty cool. Terry's one of the only ones I knew. But they put on Twitter that it was a female character that was coming out. So I don't know. That's pretty cool, though. Terry Bogard, right? I don't know. I don't remember his last name. November, huh? Okay. Okay. Pretty cool.
So, Terry Bogard from Fatal Fury is joining the battle. That means we've revealed 4 of the 5 fighters included in the Fighters Pass. Can there really be only one left?
Well, what?
We're happy to confirm the development of more DLC fighters for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Outside the 5 fighters included in the Fighters Pass, we can confirm that other new fighters are in development. The battle isn't over yet.
We can confirm that Sakurai will never get a break in his life.
So, what do you think? Regarding what was announced about additional fighters at the end of that segment, we'll have more to share with you in the future. For now, let's continue with some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
But Banjo's pretty cool.
It's about time to wake the Windfish in The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, which means the next big adventure on Nintendo Switch is fast approaching.
Thank God this
You'll meet some strangely endearing islanders,
I like
face
the
a
art
series
style.
of puzzling tasks, and encounter some oddly familiar faces. Whatever happens,
I might have
help
to
Link
stream
escape
the original
Koholint
one.
Island before its mysteries get the best of him.
To be like,
With the all-new Chamber
preparation
Dungeon,
of this.
you can place chambers earned on your adventure to arrange your own dungeons. Add in plus effects that alter chambers. And save chamber dungeons
kinda
to
like
a
a
compatible amiibo figure featuring
Zelda
a
Maker.
character from the Legend of Zelda series. That way, your friends can play them. Be ready. The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening will launch before you know it on September 20th. The new Link amiibo figure will
hell
be
yeah.
available that same day.
I wonder if it's going to be a full price game or a budget title. I hope
You
it's
know the
not
hero's
like
might from
40
Super Smash Bros.
bucks,
Ultimate.
30, 40
Now join
bucks.
his adventure.
It's probably going to
Dragon
be
Quest
60 though.
11S, Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition is exactly that. The most complete
Cool.
version of a sprawling adventure story that allows you to choose between HD and 2D graphics. Travel to past Dragon Quest worlds
Strange.
and experience new character-focused stories. The day the game launches, free downloadable content can be found in the Champions Pack, including consumable items and more equipment that can change the appearance of party members. An RPG giant draws near. Dragon Quest 11S, Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition journeys onto Nintendo Switch September 27th.
Haven't really played much Dragon Quest.
Until then, you can prepare for your adventure with the free demo on Nintendo eShop.
I'm going to stream that. see how it is. The only Dragon Quest game I played was like the first two NES games on like an emulator on a phone.
Looking for
back in
more
high
Fire
school.
Emblem goodness? Then say hello to Tokyo.
Fire Emblem
The
Tokyo?
worlds of the Fire Emblem series and Atlas games have crossed paths, and the result is coming to Nintendo Switch. The story takes place in modern-day Tokyo,
Oh, hell
where
yeah.
creative energy is so abundant, it's materialized into something called
It seems
performa,
like an anime that you would see.
which attracts wicked mirages who suck it out of people. You'll face off against this threat as up-and-comer Itsuki Aoi and his friends
This
who are
is just
trying
a
to make
story
it
of
in
an
the entertainment
ecchi
business.
anime, isn't it?
Fire Emblem characters like Chrom and Sita will join you from another dimension.
Cena.
Together, you'll wage deep, turn-based battles, blending the combat of the Fire Emblem and Shin Megami Tensei series. And, in the Nintendo Switch version, there's a new song that wasn't included in the original. Be sure to check out the other new features, from the new story elements to the characters joining you in battle for the first time. Hey, is that Tiki? Tokyo
I don't know,
Mirage
is it?
Sessions Sharp FE Encore releases on January
I'm
17th.
gonna pause it real quick, guys, and be back. I'm gonna get a drink real quick. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'll probably just cut it out to when I'm back. Okay. Okay, I'm back. There wasn't much, so I guess I'm drinking Mike's Hard Strawberry Lemonade. Yep. Okay. Wait, let me check if everything's fine. Yeah, everything is okay. Right? Yeah. Okay. Let's
You
continue.
can pre-purchase the game later today.
Wait.
Welcome back to where nothing is what it seems. Boston, 2019. It all begins again when FBI agent Aaliyah Davis opens an investigation into an old serial killer case. She also opens a door to the unknown, a door that also takes us back to New Orleans, 14 years ago.
14
Our
years
story
ago.
follows an FBI agent who goes by the name of York. The journey between past and present will take Aaliyah and York on a winding path. But what lies at the end? Will it be truth or madness?
On B100,
Deadly
this game does not.
Premonition 2, a blessing in disguise, boggles
look
and
interesting
beguiles
to me
the Nintendo
at
Switch
all.
in 2020. And
I've
now
never
for a
played
shocker.
Deadly
The
Premonition
original
1.
game in the series will launch on Nintendo eShop
Oh.
as Deadly Premonition Origins.
I remember
later
this. This
today.
is like that weird ass game the Game Grumps played that one time.
Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition
Oh,
is finally
hell yeah.
coming to Nintendo Switch.
I'm
Check it out.
probably gonna get that on PC, but that's pretty cool. I want to get it on PC because of mods, but that is pretty cool. You can have a portable one. I've been wanting to get this game, so that's pretty fucking cool. My brother actually showed me this game, and he says like kind of the closest you can get to D&D in a video game, and it looks fucking awesome. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, there's probably a way to get mods on the... There's probably ways to get mods on the Steam, or the Switch version, but it's probably a lot harder. Like, you'd probably have to jailbreak it, or some shit, and I'm not messing with my Switch, so I'll probably just get it on PC. Well, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool.
And now for a message from Bethesda.
Hey Nintendo fans.
Fallout 87.
On behalf of everyone at id Software, I'm excited to announce something really cool that we have coming to Nintendo
Is it
Switch
Doom?
later this year.
It's Doom, isn't it?
I'm sure many of you have fond memories of spending countless hours playing your favorite games
Or
on
is it Duke
Nintendo
Nukem?
64. Well, this year is the 25th anniversary of Doom, one of the most popular
Doom.
first-person shooter franchises ever.
I thought so.
And to celebrate, we're re-releasing one of our favorite games, Doom 64. For the
Cool.
first time since its original release in 1997, Doom 64 will be officially available on a Nintendo console. Relive your crusade against the demons in more than 30 action
Okay, now can we get a virtual console where we can buy N64 games? Thanks, Nintendo. That would be great.
packed levels. Or if you're a newcomer, experience the retro first-person shooter that helped make Doom one of the most popular shooter franchises in history.
Maybe if this does good, Nintendo will start doing that. I mean, they might just put N64
Doom
games
64
for free,
will
but
release on Nintendo Switch on
that'll
November
be in like
22nd
20,
this year.
25. That's cool. Haven't played much Doom.
Introducing a brand new IP from developer Hi-Rez Studios, Rogue Company.
Hi-Res
To
Studios.
most of the world, Rogue Company
What
is
do
a
they
rumor at
make?
best,
That sounds
but its
very
operatives
familiar.
are the real deal. And as one of these elite specialists, you'll face challenges which will require your specialized abilities and tools to combat the infamous organization Jackal. Play against friends or match up with a similarly skilled team online in a variety of objective-based game modes. Whether you wield guns, gadgets, or melee weapons, your playstyle
Okay.
will depend on your choice of mercenary, which can be fully customized.
Interesting,
There
I
will be
guess.
plenty of modes, maps, weapons, skins, in-game events, and more. When Rogue Company sneaks up on Nintendo Switch in 2020.
How's it going? Next,
Pretty good.
the new titles in the core Pokemon RPG series, Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield.
Oh, cool.
We have more information to share that will shed new light on this next Pokemon adventure. Please take a look.
Hope the graphics look better than the preview
Pokemon
shots that
Sword
they
and
showed
Pokemon
before.
Shield take place in the Galar region. A
Okay,
scenic
yeah, it
land
looks
where
pretty good
people
now.
and Pokemon work together toward a prosperous future. Among them, you'll encounter new Pokemon and meet new people throughout your adventure. Today, we'll cover 4 features you can look forward to.
Okay.
First, customizing your look. Once again, the latest entry in the
Okay.
series lets you pick your outfit. This time, it's not just tops and bottoms, but a wide variety, including outerwear and gloves.
Okay, cool.
Plus, you can change your hairstyle or put on a little makeup. There's a lot more to becoming a champion than simply honing your battle skills. You've got to look the part too, don't you think?
I guess.
Second, Pokemon Camp. During your journey
Pokemon
through the
Camp?
Galar region, you can camp anytime at Pokemon Camp.
Oh, that's cool. Pikachu! Awesome.
While you're there,
Pikachu's in
you
this
can
game.
play with your Pokemon.
That
And
that
as you get to know
Pokemon
them
is
better,
cute as
they'll
hell.
also
I don't know what
improve
that
in
is,
battle.
but it looks like a little corgi.
Additionally, in the wild area, you can visit other players' camps too. Feel free to bring along one of your Pokemon and hang
I like
out
the
with
little
up to
grass
3 other
monkey.
players at the camp. We definitely recommend interacting with another player's Pokemon.
What's his name? Groki? I don't like the fire
Third,
rabbit really.
curry
Normally
on
I go
rice.
for the fire type, but I
Pokemon
don't
Camp
think-
is also a
I
great
think
place
he
to
looks
cook up a
pretty
dish
stupid.
that is very popular in the Galar region. Curry on rice. How your curry turns out and what type it is ultimately
Where is
depends
this
on
supposed
which
to be
berries
located?
and other ingredients you
like
use.
based off of. Is this Japan
Not to
again?
mention
Or
the heart you put into it.
who knows?
There are more than 100 types. And each one you cook up will be registered in your curry decks. The
It
goal?
looks like
to
Europe.
master the art of curry.
Like Scotland or
What's
something,
that
but
Pokemon doing here?
I don't
And
think they eat
fourth,
curry and
we'll
rice in
introduce some new
Scotland. They
Pokemon
might.
discovered in the Galar region. First is Poltegeist. Normally, it
God damn it. Why, Pokemon? You constantly get made fun of for like having trash bags and fucking ice cream cone, and you're like, teapot. Yep. I mean, it's whatever. I don't want to come off like, oh, you're just a Gen 1er, but like, really? Okay, whatever.
It makes
That's
a home
just
for
one
itself by
Pokemon.
hiding
There's
amongst
probably
tableware,
a lot of
hotels
cool
and
ones.
restaurants. Its body is made of tea,
Like that corgi
complete with
thing.
its own aroma and flavor. It may even allow a trusting trainer to taste its tea. This ghost-type
What the
Pokemon
fuck?
also has a special ability called Weak Armor. Next, another new Pokemon called Cramorant. This flying and water-type Pokemon has one huge appetite. It will swallow anything it can
He's
fit
goofy
in
as
its
shit.
mouth. When it uses Surf or Dive during battle, watch as it
Kinda looks like
rises
the
from
dill
the water,
pickle store.
along with the catch in its mouth. If it takes damage in this state, it'll retaliate by spitting out its catch at the attacker. This is Cramorant's exclusive new ability, Gulp Missile.
Okay.
And that's all we have to share with you today. Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield will launch on Nintendo Switch November 15th.
Cool. It looks pretty good. I wish they would have
Well,
showed some
how
more
about that?
Pokemon and
There are
not
still 2 more
highlight
months
the
until the game
teapot
releases.
one.
Please look forward to the day you can start
There's
your
probably so
new
many
adventure
cool ones,
in the
and they're
Galar
like
region.
teapot guy.
So, it's been about a year since we began offering Nintendo Switch Online memberships. With Nintendo Switch Online,
Are you gonna fucking do something? Are you gonna like give us more games or something? Like fucking free games, maybe? Like what PlayStation or Xbox does? Or are you gonna add the SNES collection? Like, please fucking do something, because Nintendo Switch Online sucks ass. Okay.
we're providing a variety of games and fun features. And now, we're looking to add in an additional library of games. It's called Super Nintendo Entertainment
Yes!
System Nintendo Switch Online.
Fucking finally!
With this, you can play
Yes!
a variety of classic Super NES games on Nintendo Switch.
I mean, I'd still prefer if they added more stuff, but
There are
this
some
is a
you may
start.
not
This
expect.
should have been at the beginning.
Like Stunt Race FX, which will be available to play on another.
Why? Why Stunt Race FX? Nobody likes Stunt Race FX. Someone's gonna be like, oh, I like Stunt Race FX. No, you don't. No one likes Stunt Race FX. Why, Nintendo? There's so many SNES games people probably have never played that are like great that you could add. You could like translate the what is it? Secret of Mana sequel or whatever. Like tons of things you could do. But no, you're like Stunt Race FX, whatever. I'm just giving them a hard time. It's cool. I'll see what they have to offer.
For the first
But
time.
Stunt Race FX.
You can face off or team up in local multiplayer by passing a Joy-Con controller to a
Ah,
friend.
cool. I can pay
Or even play together
Dr.
online.
Robotnik's Mean Bean Mission.
Oh, and the rewind function will be available from launch. Here are the first games we plan to release. All 20 of the
Whoa.
games you see on screen will.
What the hell was that?
Here are the first games we plan to release.
What is this? Huh. That Japanese
All 20 of the
box
games
right
you
there.
see on screen will.
Oh, it's probably Super Puyo Puyo 2. Okay, so we got Brawl Brothers, which I have no idea what the hell is. Breath of Fire, Demon Crest, F-Zero, Joe and Mac 2. I don't know why Joe and Mac 2 specifically, but whatever. Kirby's Dream Course, that's always a fucking good choice. Kirby's Dream Land 3. I would have gone with Kirby Superstars or whatever. Pilot Wings. I don't know. I've never played Dreamland 3. I'm pretty sure it's probably pretty good. There's not really bad Kirby games. Star Fox, Stunt Race FX, which shouldn't be here. Super EDF Earth Defense Force, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Super Mario Kart, okay. Super Mario World, okay. Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island, good. Super Metroid, of course. Puyo Puyo, doesn't make any sense. Super Soccer, doesn't make any sense. Super Tennis, doesn't make any sense. The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, that makes sense. Some of these games should not be here to be starting. These should be like the last games to be released, like Super Tennis and Super Soccer. That should not be like the main games you have to try to sell this, because people might not have had Switch Online yet, and you're trying to sell them, and like there's good games in here, but Stunt Race FX, Super Tennis, Super Soccer, I've never played that. It could be good, but they're not gonna sell like online. And what the hell is Brawl Brothers? Brawl Brothers. It looks like a Double Dragon or like Streets of Rage clone. Okay. Weird.
Will launch tomorrow.
Launch tomorrow?
We will
Okay. That's pretty crazy. I was just checking that everything was
eventually
working
add more
right.
to the lineup. This offer is exclusively available to Nintendo Switch Online members, so please enjoy them at no additional charge. Oh, you noticed this, did you? To recapture the original...
If you sell this fucking thing at $100 again, they sold like NES things for like $100. There's fucking Switch controllers that look like SNES controllers, so I would just buy one of those if this shit is like out of this world expensive.
Feel of these games, we will be releasing a Super Nintendo Entertainment System Nintendo Switch Online exclusive controller as a special offer. To charge it, you can use a USB cable, just like the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. This Super NES-style controller will be available for purchase exclusively for Nintendo Switch Online members. Visit the Nintendo website for the latest information on its release. Wouldn't it be nice to play those games again with one of these controllers? Well, let's move on to some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Sure, you know Tetris, but can you survive this? Nintendo Switch Online members, the large-scale puzzle battle game Tetris 99 is getting a free update. Tetris 99 Invictus is here, and not for the faint of heart.
I tried playing it.
You can't even play it until you achieve Tetris Maximus status. Can you survive against the best of the best? Well, good luck. We're also adding in daily missions for some added challenges. By clearing these missions, you can acquire tickets and exchange them for a variety of custom themes.
My headphones got caught in my hair.
Accomplishments. We're tossing in a vast array of new player icons too.
Okay.
Beyond that, the second wave of paid DLC is here as well. In two-player share battle mode, pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend for a two-player game against each other and the CPU, and get together with friends to battle via local wireless on your Nintendo Switch systems in local arena mode. The version 2.0 update for Tetris 99 will be available tomorrow. A packaged version, including the game, DLC, and a Nintendo Switch Online 12-month individual membership will be available September 6th.
Okay.
Mario and Sonic are ready to kick it old school in Tokyo. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games has become a tradition of its own. This time, there are more than 20 events, including the 100-meter, karate, football, skateboarding, rugby sevens, sport climbing, badminton, gymnastics, surfing, and you know what? There's more where that came from. Check out these 10 retro-style events, each one rocking some sweet 2D-style graphics.
I like that.
They're all new, all retro, and very refreshing to play. On top of that, there are new minigames, unlockable characters, and a story mode in which Mario, Sonic, Bowser, and Dr. Eggman must escape from a game based on the Olympic Games Tokyo 1964. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020 will go for the gold November 5th.
cool. I like Mario and Sonic are the Olympic games.
The next Daemon X Machina demo will be here
The
sooner
ones I
than you
played are
think.
pretty cool.
Ahead of the full game's release next week, the free demo version, Daemon X Machina Prologue Demo, will be available for download later today.
I had a feeling.
In this prologue, you'll man your mech through the beginning of the game, and all of your progress can carry over to the full game. If you've never played a mech action game and you're wondering what they're all about, this is the perfect time to take one for a test drive. A key feature of this demo is the co-op mode for up to 4 players, and we're happy to report that it can be played via local wireless. So, gather your friends, and make the bosses feel like the little guys. The full game will also support online play. Be ready by customizing your mech and honing your skills on missions. What hides beneath your mech's armor? A god or a demon? Daemon X Machina will be ready for action September 13th.
Great delivery. What lays behind your mech? A demon or a god? Now, you couldn't have paid for a little bit better voice acting. I mean, I'm giving this guy shit. He could be, like, good, but, like, that delivery was really weird. A demon
Star Wars
or a
classic
god?
So fun, it's back for more. Kyle Katarn, agent of the New Republic, is our only hope to stop a rogue Jedi. Get your lightsaber at the ready, blaster in hand, and prepare to wield the full power of the Force.
I'm gonna
Courtesy
be
of
honest, this
Aspire,
game looks
the full
fucking
single-player
insanely
experience of
janky.
Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast is coming to Nintendo Switch September 24th.
It looks pretty fucking janky. Who knows,
We
it
got
might
new
play better
details
than
on
this.
some upcoming games.
Here's where my journey begins.
You are Geralt of Rivia, mercenary monster slayer. Your current contract?
Can this
Tracking
game
down a living
run?
weapon known as the Child of Prophecy.
I guess it can, yeah.
You'll have a whole world to explore, at home and on the go, when The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition comes to Nintendo Switch on October 15th.
I haven't played
And
this.
all downloadable content and story expansions are along for the ride.
I don't know if I need to play the other Witcher
Become the
games
most feared
to play
pirate in
it,
the Caribbean
or
in
what,
Assassin's
but-
Creed 4 Black Flag. Then transform into the ultimate assassin hunter in Assassin's Creed Rogue. That's 2 action-packed games for one great value. All past single-player DLC and new features like touch control and motion aiming, coming exclusively to Nintendo Switch and Assassin's Creed The Rebel Collection. Battle for survival at the edge of a savage frontier in the online free-to-play action RPG Dauntless. Whether you're a veteran looking to take your Slayer on the go, or a rookie ready to forge your legacy, you'll hone your skills, craft and customize hundreds of gear options, and team up with other Slayers to take down boss-sized behemoths. As you can see, the folks at Phoenix Labs are adding loads of new content in anticipation of the game's launch on Nintendo Switch, and there's plenty more on the horizon.
Interesting. I might give it a shot, you know.
Open your calendar. More games are on the way.
More games are on the way. Am I watching a music video now? NBA 2K20. Call of Cthulhu. That's a pretty old game. Oh, Devil May Cry, cool. Vampire.
How's everything going? Next up, Animal Crossing
Did you
New
kids like
Horizons.
that?
We revealed many
trap
details
music?
about the game back
am I
in June,
cool?
so we prepared a video covering what was
Is
announced.
Nintendo
Let's
cool,
see, shall
kids? Like, what was the point of that? Hi, Tom Nook. No? I don't trust you, Tom Nook. I'll be paying like my debt to you for like years if I trust you. You'll scam me.
Thank you for choosing the Deserted Island Getaway Package. A laid-back, relaxing time and a haven of nature awaits. For you and the other folks participating in the Getaway Package, the time's come to get into the groove of deserted island life. It may be a deserted island, but the Resident Services building at its center is here to support your needs, so there's nothing to worry about.
I know about
For starters, we'll provide you with a tent. Please select the spot where you'd like it set up. Oh, and there's something else. We'd like to offer you an original Nook Inc. Nook phone. It comes pre-installed with a variety of apps for all your deserted island needs, including recipes for crafting tools and furniture. Let's start by crafting an axe. We're going to need some materials,
$100
like branches,
tomorrow, and then the interest goes up
and stones.
Every second that you don't.
Then we'll head to Resident Services and use the workbench. Nicely done. You can use the tools you craft to acquire new materials, like this. And with those, you can craft more items. Feel free to place furniture inside or outside. You can fine-tune the arrangement so that the decor expresses your style, and you can fully enjoy the deserted island life.
Okay.
Let's head back to Resident Services. Here we sell tools and furniture.
This is the weirdest way to promote a game.
We also buy your unwanted items, including any weeds you remove, as part of our island cleanup plan. In addition to the usual in-game currency, bells, you can also earn Nook Miles through the Nook Mileage program. You can exchange your miles for special items and recipes. You'll earn miles through a host of activities on the island, so be sure to take advantage of this program. There are many ways to experience the joys of life on a deserted island. Go fishing, catch some bugs,
Nintendo does never just start adding microtransactions to their
and pick them to make a garland. Thanks to crafting, even weeds have their uses.
Yeah. Smoke weed every day.
A vaulting pole makes it easy to quickly cross a river. A nutritious snack will help you shovel up a tree in no time. Plant it somewhere else to change things up in that corner of the island.
For some reason.
The scenery changes with the time and weather. There will be sunshine, cloudy days,
and hellfire,
rainfall, and enough wind to shake the trees. Depending on the time of day and the season, you'll encounter different creatures to catch too.
Smell fucking lemonade, hard lemonade on me.
Sociable types who live together on the same island can play simultaneously, up to 4 players at a time on one system. We hope you enjoy living together and working together in the same space.
Cool.
With a local wireless or internet connection, you can travel to another player's island for a total of 8 players in one visit. The whole scene feels meant to be. Why not snap a photo with everyone and make it a lasting memory? How's deserted island life looking? What we've shown you here today is truly just the beginning. There's so much more waiting to be discovered. So many activities, animals to encounter, and more calling to you from the island. We can't wait for you to experience the Nook Inc. Deserted Island Getaway Package.
Wait, it's a deserted island? I knew it! Tom Nook is trying to kill you.
So, how'd it look? There's still a bit more time until the game launches, so please stay tuned. Alright, the next game will be our last announcement of the day. Please give it a look.
They were going to make an Animal Crossing game. Is this the last one? Really? Yeah, it is. Huh, okay. What is this? Is it an RPG? Oh, is this what the game that Shulk came from? Yep. Isn't this game hard to get? Like the original one?
Do you wish to change it?
Huh?
The
Does
future.
Does it bother you? That you're the weakest one? That's good. Hold on to it. That's a reference to Chivalry of a Failed Knight because it looked very similar. I don't know. It's not funny unless you know what I'm talking about. It's the best type of joke. There's some pretty cool shit.
Monolith Soft's Xenoblade Chronicles, which originally released in 2012 on the Wii system, is destined to be reborn on Nintendo Switch as Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. The game is planned for release in 2020.
You can actually
Please look forward to more announcements in the future. That's it for today. Thank you for watching.
I wonder if the price of the original will go down now. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. We could check out the Banjo play how it is. See how that is? Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Okay.
Hello everyone, I'm Masahiro Sakurai, director of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game. In our last showcase, I talked a little bit about Hero. Today, I'd like to show you all how to use Banjo and Kazooie. You may feel like some time has passed since our Hero showcase, but we're actually recording this only 2 days after that broadcast. We sure are busy, even if I say so myself.
I'm sure I'm tired.
Now that today's Nintendo Direct is over, please let me take just a little bit more of your time. You may remember in the Hero Showcase, I was playing by myself, using 2 controllers, like this. With Hero, if you cast spells using command selection, any opposing heroes will block those attacks automatically using their shields. So in the background, I was actually using the second controller to make the hero look away or do moves so my attacks would connect. Today I have my controllers set up side by side, but back in the GameCube days, I lined them up vertically, like this. Try doing this with the Nintendo Switch Pro controllers, however, and you'll end up accidentally pressing the L and R buttons. So even though it's a bit of a pain, I do it like this now. This time around, I'll also be doing my best to control 2 fighters at once, kind of like Banjo and Kazooie, 2 characters acting as one. Alright, let's get started. So, what is Banjo-Kazooie? Well, in terms of genre, it's similar to Super Mario 64, and it was first released on Nintendo 64 back in 1998. The character Banjo made his first appearance a year earlier in a game called Diddy Kong Racing. After that, Banjo-Kazooie was released, and then Banjo-Tooie. 2 titles were then released for Game Boy Advance, although they never came to Japan.
And then we sold it to Xbox.
And then there's Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, which was released on Xbox 360.
That's awkward to hear Nintendo.
As some of you may know, the Banjo-Kazooie IP now belongs to Microsoft.
Yeah.
Technically, they're a rival platform holder. Even so, they were happy for Banjo and Kazooie to join the Super Smash Bros. Series. For that, I'm extremely grateful.
I thought Microsoft
Rare also
and
welcomed
Nintendo
us
had
with
a
open
really
arms.
good, like, relationship.
So, if you want to play Banjo-Kazooie today, you can do so on Xbox. I know this is a Nintendo broadcast, but please give the game a try on Xbox.
Play Xbox.
Now let's talk about the music. The Banjo-Kazooie series music has a country feel to it. If we were to include this music in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate as is, it wouldn't really match the atmosphere of battle, so we put a lot of effort into arranging the music for the game. We'd like to play for you several of these arrangements during the showcase. Up here, yes, here, you'll see the track names. Okay, let's take a look at the fighter. So this is Banjo and Kazooie in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. There's Kazooie. We're using a special ROM today, so the camera is a bit different from the production version.
A ROM.
We've included lots of actions Banjo and Kazooie use in their original game. For example, the talent trot here is used for their dash. And their jumps are based on abilities like Flap Flip and Feathery Flap. Their neutral attack is called Claw Swipe. This ability looks similar to this in the original game, but we've built upon the original motion so it better fits the action of our game. Their flurry attack is a rat-a-tat-rat. Their dash attack is a forward roll, which is something Donkey Kong uses as well. This move is a pretty useful one. Their down tilt is Beak Barge. Their up smash is Bill Drill. It looks a bit different from their original games, but the animation reflects the fact that it's a consecutive attack. In Japanese, their side smash is called Harisen Kazooie. Harisen is a word that only exists in Japanese, so I was curious what this move would be called in the West. In English, it's called Regal Bash. I think Regal is the type of bird Kazooie is, so this basically means bird bash, which is pretty accurate. Their neutral air is Wing Whack. Their back air is an air rat-a-tat-rat, which hits 3 times. Their down air is Beak Buster, which they use to downstab as they drop.
I like this, background this stage.
As you can see, even their regular attacks are based on attacks from their original game. The down and up taunts were something that existed in the Banjo-Kazooie series too. The up taunt is based on an animation from Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, where Banjo sometimes stretches. Now I'd like to go over their special moves. First, their neutral special is egg firing. It's pretty much their go-to move. The eggs bounce, and by holding down the button when launching the eggs, you'll do the attack you see here, Breagle Blaster. Breagle Blaster is based on this part in Banjo-Tooie where the screen mimics an FPS. You can hold the button for auto-fire, but as you do, the power of the eggs will gradually decrease, so you'll need to be careful. You can cancel it by crouching or pressing the shield button. Next, their side special is Wonder Wing. As in their original game, it's an invincible charging attack. It's fairly powerful and will basically win against any other attack. However, you can see some feathers above Banjo's head. There are 5 of them in total, and I just used up all of them. After using them up, you won't be able to use the attack again until you lose a stock. Since the remaining uses of Wonder Wing only appear above their heads once activated, you'll really need to make sure you hammer the number of uses into your head. You can use it as a recovery option, and since it's likely to trump counterattacks, it doesn't have many disadvantages, but it does have a weak point. If it's blocked with a shield, for instance, you'll be wide open to attack. In addition, you can be grabbed during this move. At any rate, keep track of how many Wonder Wing uses you have left.
It'd be very hard to grab it.
And when fighting against Banjo and Kazooie, make sure to take action against this attack, and remember to keep an eye on it. It's important to keep this in mind. Next is their up special, Shock Spring Jump. This move utilizes the Shock Spring pad from their original game. There are a few things to note. First, you can hit your opponents with the Shock Spring pad. It can be used to recover, and it's throwable too. Also, it's pretty different from other up specials that carry the fighter upward in that you're still able to jump in mid-air after using it, meaning you can jump twice in a row. So if you're falling, you can use it like this, jump and then dodge, increasing your ability to recover.
So he has one of the best recoveries.
By the way, the height of a Shock Spring jump will change depending on how long you hold the button down. Note the slight difference in height. Next, for their down special, Rear Egg, they'll fire a grenade out of his backpack. It's a grenade egg. This is a slightly odd projectile in that it can only be launched behind the fighter. And because the grenade egg is football shaped, its bouncy trajectory can be unpredictable. After a certain time, it will explode. I think it will be a useful tool for keeping opponents in check. It's treated like an item, so you can pick it up and throw it. Your opponents can also throw it back at you. But its detonation sequence is relatively short. So both you and your opponents will need to make sure you throw it quickly, or it will explode while you're still holding it. I guess there are a lot of different ways to use this ability. Lastly, their final smash is the Mighty Ginginator. The Mighty Ginginator is what delivered the final blow to Gruntilda in their original game. This move will send your opponents flying.
Okay. Spiral Mountain.
This stage is called Kurukuruyama in Japan, but in the West it's called Spiral Mountain. As you can see, it's a mountain where the bottom portion is a spiral shape. A rotation icon will appear, and the stage will spin. This is quite unusual, even for the Super Smash Bros. Series. It's truly unique. Anything on the stage, items or otherwise, will also move. As the stage turns, the shape of Spiral Mountain will also transform, meaning your recovery points will also change.
Interesting.
Platforms like this will appear from time to time. A bridge will also appear when Gruntilda's lair is visible. Now that we've covered both the fighter and the stage, let's go ahead and jump into some actual battles. This time, I'll be taking on not just one, but two fighters in a team battle. Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong versus Banjo and Kazooie. Hang on, so there are actually two on my side too? So I should be fine, right? Probably not. In fact, definitely not. Looks like I'm gonna get beaten up pretty bad if I just stand around, so I'll play carefully. I should probably keep them in check. Your eggs, which can be fired forward or backward, are useful at times like this, and thanks to Kazooie, Banjo and Kazooie can use moves with a relatively wide range of attack. We'll make good use of these as we take them on. Note we're playing with items on. I think we're doing pretty good so far. I have two opponents, and since items are on, they'll have twice as many opportunities to pick up items. And since the final smash meter is on, the opponent can use it twice.
Okay.
I'm at quite a disadvantage, but I'm going to try my hardest. I can use Wonder Wing 2 more times. Oops, I guess I should be explaining all their moves, huh? Auto fire, auto fire. Ooh, ouch. Oh, the final Smash Meter is filled up.
Is this a Sakurai Let's Play?
Now.
Hello, I'm Misa here in Sakurai, and welcome to my Let's Play channel.
Now that there's one less opponent, this should be easier.
I'd watch it.
I do want to use a final smash, but it might be a bit tough. Oh, that's good. And final smash. I forced him out, so I win. Banjo picks up a Jiggy from the original game. That's a wrap.
Cameos.
I'd also like to talk about some of the cameos that liven up the stage. First, we have the witch Gruntilda. In Banjo-Kazooie, this poor soul gets sealed underground by a boulder. Anyway, she's very cruel, and you can hear all about her from her sister, Gruntilda. This is Bottles, a mole, and another poor soul. His fate is sealed in the beginning of Banjo-Tooie.
Another poor soul?
He's a friend of Banjo and Kazooie. Next is Mumbo Jumbo. This poor soul had all of his Mumbo tokens stolen by Gruntilda. He helps you out in many ways throughout the game. And we have Tootie. Can you spot her? She's running at the bottom. She's tiny and you can barely even make her out. But by zooming in, you can see all the detail, even at her size. You could probably make an action game just using this. She's raising havoc on the vegetable patch for some reason.
That'd be a very shitty action game.
And after that, she strikes an enigmatic taunt. Now she's heading back home. She looks all calm when you look at her this way, but this soul is actually the saddest of all the souls. You'd understand how miserable she really is if you saw the game over scene in Banjo-Kazooie. Oh, maybe she's not going home? And here come the Jinjos. We saw some of these a short while ago when the mighty Jinjonator appeared. They come in many different colors and were hidden throughout the world by Gruntilda in the original game, so you could say they're also sad souls.
What is with the sad souls?
And now we see something floating around in the background. These are our basic enemy characters called Buzz Bombs, but since they can float around, they're lucky enough to have made the cut in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This is what they look like close up. It's basically a dragonfly, right? We put a lot of thought into the guest characters as well, and we put a lot of effort into these hard-to-see areas, so I hope you enjoy it.
I feel bad for that man. He's gotta be so tired.
Next, let's talk music. As I mentioned earlier, we're taking country-style music and adapting it for use in battle. We're including a total of 10 music tracks.
I wouldn't really say it's country, I'd say it's more bluegrass.
Of these, 7 are entirely new arrangements. I've always thought that getting all this for $5.99 is a fantastic deal. So, I hope you enjoy it.
Thanks for selling it. Soccer.
The music for Spiral Mountain was arranged by Grant Kirkhope. He created the original Banjo-Kazooie's music.
Wait, you can buy the DLC characters separate?
I've worked with many musicians over the years, but this is the first time I've worked with a musician outside of Japan. I was a bit worried about whether my directions would be understood, but he did an absolutely wonderful job.
We have Google Translate.
And here's the list of tracks this time.
Nowadays, pretty much anyone can understand anyone.
Each of the new tracks has been carefully tailored to match the action taking place on screen.
Version 5.0.
Alongside the launch of Banjo and Kazooie, there will also be a software update.
What will happen?
We're very pleased with the sales of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And to express our appreciation, we've added another game mode, which will pretty much be our final new mode. I'm going to go ahead and play, so please take a look.
Okay, interesting.
And here it is. You need to damage the sandbag in front of you as much as possible.
Oh, is it a Sakura, you troll? We got a new
and
game
with this
mode.
bat,
Hit
not
the
with this,
sandbag.
but this bat. And off it goes. High.
It's pretty cool, I guess.
Maybe a little too high. And so, Home Run Contest makes its return. It's been powered up in various ways compared to previous Home Run contests, so please enjoy. This time, Sandbag has flown 300 kilometers. I think that's about the distance from Tokyo to Nagoya. That's if you drive on the Tomei Expressway. You can actually play with a second player.
What? How? What?
Let's give it a go. Attack, attack, keep attacking using both players.
Oh, I think you could do that in the original one.
Time to strike. Here we go. No. This isn't how you're supposed to play the game. When I say two players can take part, I mean friends can play together, and not one person playing as two fighters. I hope you play this with your friends.
How dare you, Sakura? I don't have friends.
In shared content, many people have uploaded their customized Mii fighters. Up until now, it may have been a little difficult to use since you were not able to customize their special moves. But moving forward, you will be able to freely customize their special moves. If you find a Mii fighter that you like the look of, you can freely download them and set the special moves however you want and play as them. However, this will not be applied to Mii fighters created before this software update, and only applies to Mii fighters created after the update, so I hope you re-upload your Mii fighters. Please enjoy many different varieties of Mii fighters. We will add in some Mii fighter costumes as well. Please take a look.
What? Hopefully it's something good. Oh! That's pretty cool. Let's go Ninja Goma. Mega Man? We already have Mega Man. Oh! Proto Man. Is this DLC? Mega Man X? Oh cool, 0. I think those were in the Wii U version. Team Rocket. You know, when you want to play Team Rocket versus... No! What? Are you fucking serious? I'm done. I'm done. I'm fucking done. What? Why? Sakurai! Out of all the characters on the planet, like, Sans? At least it's a fucking costume and not an actual character. Are you freaking kidding me? Just one second. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Trust me, guys. This might be worth it. I'm not gonna act like it definitely will be worth it, but there's a possibility. Yep. Oh, there we go. This is so stupid. This is probably the dumbest joke I've ever done. Yeah. Here. No. Yeah, I guess that works kind of. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was worth it. Yeah, definitely worth it. And now I just have Sans saved to my PC. Just a picture of Sans. I'm gonna make sure I delete that. So it doesn't haunt me forever. No, it's whatever. It's just fucking weird. It's Sans. Oh, Ness is in Smash Bros? I didn't know Ness would be in Smash Brothers. But hey, that's just a theory. Well, what the heck? A game theory. And cut. Oh, shit. My bad, guys. I didn't actually transition back to normal. Let's do that. What the heck, man? Okay, where's Waluigi, Sakurai? 75 cents each, huh?
We've added a costume for Sans from Undertale, who was a popular request.
Oh, yeah, of course you
And this Sans outfit also comes with a music track. This will be listed in the other category, so you can check it out there. The arrangement was made by none other than the creator of Undertale himself, Toby Fox.
The heck, man?
Toby has actually visited my house, and we played Super Smash Bros. Ultimate together. He was actually really good. Of all the guests, he was probably the strongest. When we both chose random and played, the win ratio was about half and half.
What the hell is going on with my screen?
Or I may have been losing. Next, I'd like to talk about a new set of amiibo that will soon be available. Squirtle.
I thought that was fucking Sans for a second. I was like, oh, god damn it.
Ivysaur.
And Sans.
And Snake. I wonder why he was hiding. They will each be available on September 20th.
Okay.
The software update, including the Banjo and Kazooie DLC, will be available today.
Okay.
As mentioned in Nintendo Direct, Terry Bogard will be joining Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Although we showed the reveal trailer, there was hardly any in-game footage. Some of you may wonder where the in-game footage is. Well, it's shaping up nicely. But we weren't quite ready to include it in the reveal. That SNK Neo Geo opening was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'd like to show you just a little bit of in-game footage of Terry. Here you go. Finally.
Cool.
It was announced that we will be working on even more DLC fighters. To me, it feels like the finish line is sliding farther away.
Poor Sakurai.
You may wonder, how much longer can he be involved with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? But I'm also excited. Adding more characters into the game means that more game worlds will be added to the series. And ultimately, that means that there will be an even greater opportunity to delight the fans.
Okay, can you add Knuckles?
At the same time, I feel that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is now representing so many characters in game worlds that it's become an enormous game. Even if the Super Smash Bros. Series continues moving forward, I doubt there will ever be an opportunity to bring this many characters together again. And so I want to keep improving on this record as much as possible. And I will continue to work hard at developing the game. I appreciate your support. That's it for today. Thank you very much.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, well, that was pretty cool direct. There's some good things I liked. I like how they're finally bringing the SNES to Switch Online. Banjo looks pretty cool in Smash. Terry Bogard's pretty cool to have in Smash. Some of the games look pretty interesting. I want to try out that Kirby demo. Yeah, it wasn't the best direct. There wasn't that much that I was super interested in, but overall I think it was pretty good. Solid 7 out of 10. But yeah, guys, I don't know if I'll stream Smash tonight. It's getting fairly late, so I'll probably stream Smash tomorrow or something. Anyways, see you guys later. Bye.